Hey folks, it's Eugene here, and today what I'm going to be doing is scanning this car, and I'm going to be doing it in a single pass. And so there's different ways to scan cars. You can do multiple loops, and you can try different ways or whatever, but I'm going to try a single loop. And so that means that I'm going to start in one spot, I'm going to go all the way around the car, come back to the same spot. But the trick here is that I need to make sure that I get enough coverage that I fill in the roof and the sides and all the areas around. So it's a little bit trickier than doing multiple passes. Multiple passes, you'd kind of go down low, you'd go all the way around, then you'd come back, you go a little bit higher, and then you'd go even higher. Some people do 4 or even 5 loops. So today we're just going to focus on a single loop. And the benefit here is that it can be quite efficient. So you can do it in minimal time and still get the coverage that you need. So let's go ahead. I'm going to fire up Recon-3D, and I'm just going to make a new project. And I will call this one pass or one loop. How about that? One loop? Sure. And I'll stick with the 5mm settings. I'm not going to be using targets on this one. I'm going to save that for another video. That still won't change your scanning strategy, except that you would have to make sure that you get the targets inside of the video. So, I might put the targets here at the front or the back. But like I said, for this one, I think it's good enough with what we have. So I'm just going to get going here, and I'm going to use a monopod here. And I'm going to stand back a bit. So I'm actually going to stand back about here. And I've got most of the vehicle in view. So I'm going to be scanning from a little farther away. Let me just get this going. So it's now scanning. And what I'm going to do is I got the side of the vehicle, and I'm going to be sweeping up and down, kind of like this as I go around. So like this, get the sides, get the top, get the sides, like that. And so by doing it this way, as I move forward with these sort of waves or these motions here, I should be able to get what I need. So I'm going to start to turn around the side of the vehicle, get the top of the hood, go down like this. Okay, now I'm going to be mindful of the bottom here. If I want to get the bottom parts, I need to make sure that I scan that. Get up top, get the side of the car. Now you see I can't really see what is in the viewfinder, but I know that I'm far enough away that I'm getting a wide enough field of view that I should be just fine. So I'm just going to keep going here. Now the top I can actually pass a little bit more like that, make sure that I get good coverage. Okay, and almost getting there. Go around this side. Okay, come around the bottom here. Get that side. And I'm not even counting the time. I'm not sure how long this is going to take, but I think this should be enough. I just have to make sure that I get good overlap on the final part. So I think I actually probably have enough already. But the last thing that I'm going to do is just get up high, and I just want to get the roof and back off. And that's it. I think that's good enough. So I'm going to stop it here. Okay. Looks like it got it. So I'm not even going to try a second one, whatever. I'm happy with this. And let's just see what I got. Maybe I missed some areas. Maybe I didn't get the bottom as much as I would like or something, but let's find out. So I'm going to hit save for later. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go upstairs. I'm going to process this on the cloud, and then we're going to fire up the file inside of Cloud Compare and have a look to see what kind of coverage and what kind of quality that I got. Remember, this is 5mm resolution, so should be adequate enough for what we're seeing here. See you in a bit. Okay, so I am back at the desk here, and the scan has processed, and this is what it's looking like right now. So in terms of the coverage, you'll see that I have all sides of the vehicle, and I've got all this stuff around me too. Well, you know what I can do? I can just get rid of some of this, maybe just to make it a little bit more focused on the vehicle. So just bear with me 1 second. I'm going to cut this out just quickly like that. Okay. Cloud Compare is awesome. There we go. Okay, so I'm just focusing in on the vehicle now. So you can see that the sides and such are pretty much taken care of. Now, because of the density, if I really zoom in, you'll see that I've got some little holes and stuff. But overall, the general body of the vehicle and such is covered well. And also on the roof. Now, this is very common. You get these swirls, you get these areas on the roof. And even with laser scanners and such, the roof is really difficult, but you see that I have it fairly well covered. And if I just zoom out a bit, it doesn't look too bad at all. I mean, there's enough there that I could mesh this, or I could definitely, take measurements or whatever. And the more damage and stuff there is on the roof, if you're dealing with a crushed car, then that will reconstruct really, really well. Otherwise, down at the bottom, I've got the bottoms, the parts, the sides, the bottom, just at the rocker panels and such like that. So it looks pretty good. I could have gone maybe a little bit lower down here, but not too bad. Blacks are also a little more difficult to recover. But overall, this was a very quick scan. The scan only took me about 63 or 64 seconds, so it was just over 1 minute long. And for 1 minute of scanning to get this kind of data, I think is pretty telling. I think it's pretty good. And of course, hey, if you want to spend an extra 30 seconds or a minute and do another loop just to make sure that you got everything covered, then it doesn't take much. But again, if you're in a pinch, you want to quickly scan a vehicle, 60 seconds of documentation time, I think that's pretty good. And what I'll do in another video is I'll go through the multi-loop method of documentation. But thanks for watching and hope you learned something. Thanks. Bye-bye.